Hello, I am D-Man, back with another simulator video. We've already done The Bachelorette with Lindsay as the Bachelorette, and this time we're doing The Bachelor Simulator with Tyler as our Bachelor. Obviously, once again, we have 40 contestants of all different kinds. That is a bit... don't know why it's like that. Why is it like that? Why is there a gap there? But we have 40 contestants. You know, there's a couple not in here because, you know, either a little too young or a little too old. Yeah, but of course we still have we once again have the bear and nobody. So we'll have one last look at all the contestants from, you know, all generations, Redonkulous race even. Let's continue and see what happens. Alrighty, so, limo arrivals, night 1. Zoe explains to Tyler that she drove 900 miles for a shot with him. Could someone translate that to kilometers? It's a lot still. That'd be for 1,000 kilometers. Anyway, Sammy arrives with a bag of nuts for Tyler. Okay, but clearly it's not too bad because Sammy receives the first impression rose. So Sammy doing alright. Bridget introduces herself to Tyler and shows him her tattoos. Okay. I mean, does Bridget have tattoos? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're like up her sleeve or something. Yeah, that's fair enough. Jasmine brings Tyler a box of butterflies. Wait, what? Normally it's like you have butterflies, but that's kind of like a figurative speech, like you've got butterflies. Not literally you've got butterflies. It's not how that works, Jasmine. Taylor tells Tyler she's ready to find love. Ella tells all of her nicknames to Tyler, like Elle and La and Disney Princess knockoff and all that. Courtney tells Tyler this is how she envisioned falling in love. Okay. Stephanie tells Tyler that he looks even more handsome than on TV. Crimson arrives at a police car and gives Tyler a pair of handcuffs. Oh. Oh, okay. We're going. That's how it's gonna be. We're going. That is interesting. I mean, I guess I can see that with Crimson, but like, it's kind of interesting, though. You think? Anyways, nobody explains to Tyler that she also drove 900 miles for a shot with him. Katie arrives and meets Tyler in a pretty normal, real-life way. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Katie. Sky arrives in a Cinderella costume and introduces herself to Tyler. Ella, why didn't you do that? You meant it. Come on, that's your whole thing. Oh well. Izzy dances with Tyler upon meeting him. Tammy FaceTimes her best friend, so Leonard, right after meeting Tyler. Alright, Dawn tells Tyler she's going to bring him home to meet her family. That would be interesting. Lindsay, alright, that's good, reads Tyler a poem about love. By the way, Lindsay and Tyler is ultimately, you know, that's the good ending. But it's a 1 in 40 chance, so probably not going to happen. I mean, Tyler made it the top 5 last time, so who knows? Carrie asked Tyler to do a small check in her armpits. Why? Amy walks out of the limo with her puppy and meets Tyler. Yeah, okay, I can see Amy with the puppy, yeah. MacArthur writes a written note for Tyler because she lost her voice. What do you mean? MacArthur losing her voice? Impossible. No. MacArthur, extreme extrovert. Maybe she talks so much that, like, she lost her voice that way, but she ain't losing her voice because she's nervous. That's for sure. Kitty tells Isla that outfits match favorably. They are red. Okay, fair enough. And Dakota describes her family roots and importance to Tyler, and Miles tells Tyler she's butterfly. Okay, so the last time we did The Bachelorette, it ended up being Lindsay and Sam. That's what it ended up being. Imagine if this ends up being Tyler and Dakota. That would be crazy. Alrighty, so for the rose ceremony, man, that's a lot of people that didn't receive a rose. Gwen, Scarlett, Laurie, Mary, Anne Maria, Joe, Beth, Bear, that's probably for the best. Emma, Jen, Heather, Sugar, LaShawna, Stacy, Eva, Sadie, Sanders, and Elodie. And the remaining, this is the remaining, this is a pretty interesting selection. Nobody's still in it, so maybe Tyler will end up with nobody. Week 1, let's see what happens. A group date. Stephanie, Ella, Dawn, Crimson, Bridget, Zoe, Courtney, and Miles are invited to go on a group date. Miles makes all the ladies laugh and ease the tension in the group. Good job, Miles. Courtney smacks Tyler's butt during the group challenge and all the women lose their minds. Oh my god! Courtney, you're going in a bit early, aren't you? Stephanie starts crying. She feels like the process is too stressful. That's fair enough. But you did receive that little rose there, so that's good for you. Bridget and Zoe are not fazed by the fact that all the ladies have to walk in mud and eat frog legs to impress Tyler. What kind of weird? Why you gotta do that? I mean, why are you not fazed? That seems really weird. Why do you have to walk in mud, and why do you have to eat frog legs? Does Tyler want to see that? Does Tyler like it when people eat frog legs in front of him? I don't know, but I hope not. Tyler was struck by the good looks and caring qualities of Crimson during the group date. Well, I think Crimson's going to do alright then. Tyler was struck by the good looks and caring qualities of Dawn during the group date. Wow. Some different text. Tyler appears to be giving Ella a lot of attention during the group date. Ooh. Lindsay's about to go on a one-on-one date. Yeah, let's go. This is good. Lindsay holds hands with Tyler as they walk through the streets of New York. A fun city date is just what they both need. Of course, Lindsay being a city girl makes a lot of sense to me. Amy's also invited to go on a one-on-one date. Amy holds hands with Tyler as they walk through the streets of New York. Oh wow, give me some different text please, once again. Taylor confessed that she's starting to almost possibly maybe fall in love with Tyler. They kissed! Oh, okay, so we got Taylor and Tyler. I mean, names are very similar, so I guess that'd be interesting. That'd be funny just for that, but otherwise, I don't know. Carrie tells Tyler that this is the best date she's ever had. Tyler responds with a kiss. Okay. Let's see who doesn't receive. Oh no, they don't. Dakota, Katie, Izzy, McCubbin. So it ain't Dakota. So we ain't gonna have that thing going on. Izzy, probably a bit too crazy for him. Katie, I guess just didn't do a whole lot. MacArthur, I'm not really sure either. The remaining contestants. Alright, well, so we've still got Lindsay, Jasmine. Jasmine hasn't done a whole lot, actually. Zoe, Taylor, Tammy, Stephanie, Sky, Sammy, Miles, Kitty, Amy, Nobody, Crimson, Bridget, Carrie, Ella, Dawn, and Courtney. Very well. Another group date. Dawn, Sammy, Courtney, Nobody, Sky, Bridget, Carrie, and Jasmine are invited to go on a group date. Nobody's still in this. Dawn and Sammy question Courtney about her true intentions and ask her. Ooh, Dawn and Sammy are like, I don't know, Courtney, you might be faking your love for Tyler there, like world tour, you know? Interesting. Nobody tells Sky she's considered going home when she saw Carrie kiss Tyler. Damn, Carrie and Tyler, that's the twice now. That's twice. So Sky, I guess, is just kind of losing her mind because nobody told her. Tyler appears to be giving Bridget a lot of attention during the group date. Jasmine draws in the other ladies, and Tyler with her magnetic personality and her magnetic height. Makes sense to me. And she receives the rose, so she looks like she'll be going to the next round. Kitty playfully laughs at Tyler as they sit on the beach. Yep, and Crimson and Tyler play some basketball together before dinner. Now Tyler likes basketball, I'd imagine, you know, as a jock, I imagine he likes basketball a lot. Maybe we probably wouldn't do too well in it, but, you know, it's the spirit that counts. It's the spirit that counts. So, Zoe, Stephanie, Taylor, and Amy do not receive a rose. Lindsay did not speak at all, did not have anything in that, so I was a little worried Lindsay was going to go home. Final 3, 6, 7, final 14, Lindsay, Ella, Tammy, Sky, Sammy, Miles, Kitty, Jasmine, Dawn, Carrie, Crimson, Courtney, and Bridget. For the most part, I'm not, like, This is like, if Tyler ends up with any one of these people, maybe there's a funeral, I would be like, no, but otherwise, I'd be okay. I mean, we're still open for this, you know, Lindsay, you know? That's the good stuff. Week 3. Group date. Ella, Bridget, Sky, Nobody, Jasmine, Courtney, and Lindsay, and Crimson are invited to go on a group date. Ella draws in the other ladies and Tyler with her magnetic personality. She is very kind, so I guess that would draw a lot of people in. Bridget slaps Sky in the face. Everyone has to break the cat fight. Now, I remember last time I couldn't, it wasn't a cat fight. This time it is. Cat fight, let's go! Josh is gonna like that. If he's watching. Nobody reads Tyler a poem about love. Maybe Tyler's gone crazy too. Jasmine receives the rose again. I think Jasmine's gonna make it really far then. Jasmine asks Tyler who his top 3 favorite contestants are. He doesn't give a direct answer. And yeah, we probably should, you know, specify that. I mean, we're gonna have to assume this is some weird alternative universe. Sean doesn't exist, or Sam, or anyone like that. It's a simulator. Cut me some slack. Courtney and Lindsay freak out when they realize they have to sing in front of everyone. That's awesome. That's a great dynamic. Courtney wouldn't freak out though. Lindsay, I can see Lindsay freaking out a bit, but Courtney, she loves to sing. Doesn't make sense. Crimson makes a good impression on Tyler, even though she does not win the challenge. Miles and Dawn are invited to go on a 2-on-1 date. Someone's not making it. Miles repeatedly compliments Tyler, and it works. She just goes, you're awesome, Tyler, you're amazing, you're so good, Tyler. And Dawn arrives in her favorite outfit. She saved the best for this moment. But it wasn't enough. And Kitty, Carrie, and Tammy also did not receive a rose, so this is the final 10. Nobody is still in it, and Lindsay is still in it, of all people. Alright, okay, let's keep going. Let's hope Lindsay wins this. Bridget draws in other ladies and Tyler's magnetic personality. I didn't say it, I can't be bothered. Nobody gets emotional when talking to Crimson about the other girls, and Tyler not giving her attention. I wonder why Tyler's not giving Nobody any attention. That just seems so weird. I don't understand. Courtney asks who his top 3 favorite contestants are. He doesn't give a direct answer. Sorry, Courtney, but it ain't you. Jasmine and Sammy challenge Lindsay as to why she's so mean to the rest of the girls. First of all, glad this got the Jasmine and Sammy friendship right. That's cool. Lindsay, what are you doing? Why are you being so mean? Lindsay is supposed to be super kind, for the most part. I mean, man, if this was Amy, this would be literally perfect, by the way. But Lindsay, what are you doing? Maybe she's getting jealous of people talking to Tyler so much. Okay. And maybe Ella makes a good impression on Tyler, even though she does not win the challenge. And Sky and Miles, it's Sky Mile High. Miles repeatedly compliments Tyler again, once again, and so it works. Miles knows the tactics, and Sky tells Tyler that he's perfect for her. I mean, they are both like athletic people, so yeah, probably in that regard, I guess, but clearly not. Sky does not receive a rose. The final 9. Alright, this is getting interesting now. Week 5. It is another group date. Crimson, Jasmine, Bridget, Lindsay, and Ella are invited to go on a group date. Crimson draws in all the give me some different text. Man. Jasmine grabs Tyler and pulls him aside for a long kiss on the lips. Jasmine's going in it now, and yeah, Jasmine could probably grab Tyler like that. She's probably honest, so she'd probably have to lift them up as well, you know, Jasmine's pretty tall. Bridget reads Tyler a poem about love. Lindsay throws a piece of salami at Ella. Lindsay, why are you being so rude? Come on. Come on, Lindsay. This is a mean girl. Lindsay's not being very nice in this simulator. That's tragic. Okay, 2-on-1 date. Miles and Courtney. Miles Will Miles do it 3 times in a row? Let's see. And she does. Miles might win this. She's done 3 2-on-1 dates and has won every single one. Miles and Tyler play catch with the she brought on the date. That's grammatically incorrect. Courtney watches and is mildly annoyed. Yeah, that makes sense. Courtney, I'm very sorry, but Sammy and nobody didn't receive. Oh, man, sorry, Sammy. This ain't your time, and nobody didn't get enough attention. Poor nobody. But Tyler will end up with one of these 6, and once again, Lindsay is still in this. Man, Tyler in the last went to top 5. I'm hoping Lindsay can beat that, but I guess I feel like Miles are gonna win this. I'll be honest. Crimson, Ella, Jasmine, and Bridget are on a group date. Crimson tells Tyler that Ella is here only to get famous and does not care about finding love. Crimson, no, what do you? Ella's probably the nicest girl in this whole show. So man, Ella cannot catch a break, I guess. Jasmine once again draws in the LAs and tells them magnetic personality, and Bridget reads Tara a poem about love. Oh no, I guess I was wrong. Miles talks about her ex a lot. There you go, that's the reason. Talking about your ex, ugh. Tyler listens to her, but ultimately decides she's not ready for the process and does not give her the rose. You messed up, Miles. No! No! Oh, same as the last time, but it will. Man, I kind of suspected it because Lindsay was not getting as much attention as the other ladies. If she got 5th, I think she got 5th, exact same as Tyler did in the Bachelor Simulator. That is insane. But top 5: Ella, Bridget, Jasmine, and Crimson. At this point, I don't really know. I'd be pretty happy with any of these, maybe with the exception of Crimson. I mean, just more than necessarily just in the simulator. She's been a little bit. I don't know. I feel like Crimson's talking some gossip, but it feels like, it's just like the actual show. I mean, I guess it'd be whatever. I don't know. Don't really like it either way. Crimson takes Tyler to go bowling and meets some of her friends. Okay, everyone enjoys the time with the group. Afterwards, Tyler meets some of Crimson's family members, which also seems to go along well. Bridget's family welcomes Tyler with open arms and have a blast during dinner. After dinner, there are some great individual conversations with Tyler, and the whole group has a fun time playing cards. Unless you're playing like Uno or something, in which case, I mean, that's clearly what they didn't play, because otherwise they'd be at each other's throats. Tyler fits right in with Jasmine's family. He tells everyone he can imagine life together as a bigger family unit. The night ends with that passionate kiss. Ooh. And Ella takes... Jesus. Anyways, Ella takes Tyler and her family out to the karaoke bar and have an amazing time. She also tells Tyler she's in love at the end of the night. Everyone seems to get along well. How nice. So, one-on-one dates. Let's see what happens. Well, yeah, no suspense. Just straight into it. Ella tells, Ella tells Tyler she's madly in love with him. They make out for a long time. And, jeez. Bridget asks Tyler how he is feeling. Tyler tells her that he's really confused and never expected to fall for so many women at the same time. Crimson and Tyler talk about a lot about the hometown date and seem excited about what is to come. What is about to come? Insert innuendo here. Jasmine starts freaking heavily with the other women. She has a hard time connecting with Tyler and ultimately goes home. The final 3. And we're at week 9. The fantasy suite. And Bridget does not make it, so Ella and Tyler have a fantastic date, but they decide to not use the fantasy suite. Wonder what happens there. I've got no idea. Anyways, Crimson and Tyler enjoyed dinner and the hot tub before entering, so we know Tyler was entering as well somewhere. You get it, guys? You get it? And finally, Bridget declines Tyler's invitation to the suite and decides to go home. So, final two is Ella and Crimson. These two, I don't know why, but I feel like they've had a bit of a rivalry in here. No, it was mostly that one bit of text, but I still feel like there's a bit of a rivalry between these two. I need to ask a question about those fantasy suites. How does it, like, on the actual show, because I haven't seen it, how does that work? That just sounds... I'm not gonna think about it. The finale. Well, never mind, I guess I'll get what I don't want, but sure. Crimson reads Sarah upon that love. Tyler gets down on one knee and proposes. Crimson says yes, it's happening. Ella dressed for a potential engagement proposal. She pours her heart out, but ultimately Tyler is in love with someone else and does not receive a rose. So, the final... It ends up, it is Tyler and Crimson. Now, this is not one of my favorite results, but I mean, it's not awful, it's not god-awful or anything like that. I would have preferred Ella, but... It's an interesting dynamic, I guess. Personally, I just don't think they'd get along very well. That's just my thing. I just don't think they'd get along very well, but... Simulator proves me wrong, so... And the contestant recap, yes, Lindsay did get 5th. Alright, Ella, Bridget, yep, let's see, nobody got 8th, let's see, Elodie got last, and yeah, they all did, Bear got 35th, yeah. Very well. That's it, so that's it for the Bachelor Simulator. I'm probably not going to do another one of these again. It doesn't seem like there's much going on. I mean, now that I think about it, did Crimson keep those handcuffs the whole time? Anyways, I'm probably gonna do this again because it seemed a bit too similar. A lot of that same text and stuff again. It's kind of like, meh. So this was all right. I'm glad I did this again, but probably not again. You know, I'm not sure how many more of these simulators I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do one on a total drama simulator. May do another Hunger Games, maybe another Survivor at some point, but, and if there's any other simulators, I mean, I'd like to check them out as well. So, that will be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.